Hey guys, how's it going? I have a couple more stories that I think you guys would find funny. So me and my wife were traveling. We were driving through New York City. Traffic's always bad when you're driving through New York City. And so as we were driving along, my GPS gave me an alert and said, "There's an accident reported ahead. You're still on the fastest route." And I just thought that was interesting because the traffic is so bad in New York City that even when an accident completely shuts down the road and you're in standstill traffic, that's still your best option. So during that trip, something also happened that maybe I'm doing something wrong. So we have a toddler and we got a sample of a PullUps diaper. So she still wears diapers. We have been using the ones that have the little Velcro straps, but we got a sample of a pull-up, so that they can help learn to, when they do have to go to the bathroom, they can go, pull down their own pants, go to the bathroom, pull them back up. It's kind of like, the whole reason. But maybe we were doing something wrong, because what are you supposed to do if they poop in their pull-up diaper? We had not thought through that. So we're sitting there in parking lot of a Wendy's, and our daughter has a full, disgusting, poopy diaper. So we don't have like a changing station or anything like that. We're in the back seat of the car trying to figure out what to do. And how do you take off poopy diaper? A poopy PullUps diaper. What are you supposed to do? We had no idea how to get this diaper off of her. It was so full that you couldn't just pull it down. It would get on, it would it would wipe on her legs the entire way down if we tried to pull them off. And she's a toddler, so she wouldn't just sit still and be exactly what we needed her to be. So this was going to turn into a mess real quick. Luckily, I keep a penknife in the car, and so I was able to get the knife, and we very carefully cut the sides of the PullUps diaper so we could just take the diaper off of her. And had I not had that, I don't know what we would have done. So what am I doing wrong? Is there some special way to use PullUps whenever they poop in their diaper? Or is it just one of those things that they gotta be able to hold their poop before you start using PullUps? I don't really know what to do differently in that situation. Like, what do you do when PullUps are full of poop? And one of the things that we went to was this family fun day. So it was a family fun day that was being put on by the local police. So it was free to go to enjoy. There was a lot of it was like food and little things like bouncy houses, face painting, balloon animals, etc., things like that. And so it was pretty cool. We definitely enjoyed it. We had a good time there. But something that was interesting is when we were going to get a balloon animal, my daughter wanted this yellow butterfly. So we were waiting in line for this balloon animal, and the guy who was making the balloon animals clearly hated his life. He was just churning out balloon animals like clockwork. He was working at a widget factory. He was finding no enjoyment in what he was doing at all. And so after we got our balloon animal, I told my wife, I'm like, I think he was caught doing something by the police. And the police found out that he was a balloon animal artist, and they gave him a choice. You can either make balloon animals for this family fun day, or we're gonna throw you in jail for a year. And I think he regretted his decision. So as we were driving, my wife was talking to me about stuff, and she had been watching this series of videos that I don't know exactly what the category is called, but they're videos you just watch because they're very satisfying to watch. It's not of something some people like watching people eat, some people like watching, whatever, people solving puzzles. I don't really know the category, but she was telling me about this new videos. But she was telling me about one of the new videos she found, and it was of someone satisfyingly popping pimples. So I mean, popping pimples is something that everyone has done, and it can be satisfying. But I feel like it's only satisfying for you to do it to yourself. And the second she brought that up, I had a very visceral reaction. I was like, ugh. And she's like, no. You can't judge it until you try it. And so I told her, no, I can definitely judge this before I try it. There's no way I'm watching someone else pop pimples on camera. That was she was like, no, it's so satisfying. You just gotta watch it. And I'm like, I'm in my head thinking about watching it, and it's making me sick to my stomach. I'm not watching this. So I get that there is a certain group of people that are gonna be interested in watching videos like that, but man, I get that the world today allows us to share whatever we want, whenever we want, to whomever we want, but can't we just keep some of these to ourselves? And so, I mean, the same way that I have a very strong desire to not watch someone pop their own pimples on camera, other people have different strong desires as well. So when we were getting ready to have our baby and we had our baby shower, there was this one person that said she wanted to get us a gift. She wanted to get us something for our baby shower, but our registry was on Amazon. And so she had a very strong distaste for Amazon. She didn't want to buy things from Amazon or support Amazon. And that's fine. People have different reasons for not liking certain companies. And so we found ourselves in a dilemma. This person didn't want to support Amazon, but our registry was only on Amazon. So what we decided to do is, hey, we'll make another registry. We'll make one on Target. It's not that hard to create a registry. But all we added to it was a $350 rocking chair. So we added the rocking chair to our Target registry, and we sent that registry link to this person. And they got us something from Amazon. In a previous video, I had talked about just the strangeness of fax machines still being around. So you can watch that old video. But basically, to sum it up, it's a dying technology that email should have fully replaced, the same way that cell phones fully replaced pagers. And I was saying how it's kind of weird that there's certain industries, like oftentimes doctors' offices, that will still require faxes. Like there's no other way for them to receive the information other than fax. So now, instead of me being able to just email you this PDF directly, I have to print it out on my printer. I have to go on my phone and hope that there's an app that can do a fax, because I have no other way to fax anything. Download that app, install it, put the printout that I just made on a clean background, take a fax, add a cover picture to it so that it's meeting the requirements of sending a fax, send this fax through this service. On your end, it has to print out on your printer for you to actually get the file that I just already had on my computer. But now I just ran into a situation that's even stranger, because now I had a doctor's office that said, hey, we're starting up this online portal so that you can look at all of your records online. You can log in and see test results, things like that. They're all going to be digital. They're all going to be in your portfolio. But they still needed me to fax my old documents that they didn't have. They needed me to fax them over so that they could then do that whole same process again and then scan it back into a computer and put it on this online portal. So now I have this digital document on my computer that has to go through this whole roundabout process just to become a digital document back on my computer. Why is this so complicated? So let me know if any of these things, happen to you. Let me know if I'm using PullUps wrong. I don't know how to use PullUps. I thought PullUps would be simple, and I realized they're not. They're apparently more complex than I know how to handle. So I don't want to have to cut pull-offs off of my daughter with a knife. So how are you supposed to deal with pull-ups and poop? I mean, I'm sure I'll run into some more interesting things, and I'll share them with you guys, and you can let me know what you think. So have a nice day.